What's stopping the US Army from attacking the Mexican drug cartels? Let's dive into something that's a much bigger deal than you might think: drug cartels. And they're not just Mexico's problem, they're affecting the entire US. But why hasn't the US military stepped in? First, there's fentanyl, a drug way more dangerous than most others. Fentanyl is one of the leading causes of death in the US today. And where does it come from? It's manufactured in China and smuggled into the US by Mexican drug cartels. Over 100,000 people died from drug overdoses between 2020 and 2021. This has led to discussions in Washington about designating these cartels as terrorist organizations. If that happens, the US military could get involved. So why hasn't the US sent troops to deal with these cartels? The cartels are way more organized than you think. They don't just run drugs, they smuggle weapons, control territories, and engage in human trafficking. They're like small armies, controlling parts of Mexico as if they were countries within a country. Imagine gangs so powerful they sometimes compete with the Mexican government itself. In 2023, after American tourists were attacked in Mexico, US lawmakers proposed new laws to officially label cartels as foreign terrorist organizations, FTOs. This would allow the US military to strike cartel operations. Well, here's the tricky part: history. The US has intervened in Mexico before, like during the Mexican-American War in the 1840s. There's still tension because of that, and Mexico is understandably wary of US soldiers stepping on its soil again. Also, military action could hurt the US-Mexico relationship, especially trade, which is huge. The two countries trade over $70 billion a month, including crucial things like energy and vehicles. If a war disrupts this trade, it could make inflation worse, raising the cost of things like gas and cars in the US. And get this, cartels don't just hide out in secret compounds, they operate in cities where innocent people could be hurt in the crossfire. The cartels even use child soldiers. So it's not just a matter of sending in soldiers or drones, it's a lot more complicated. But it's not just Mexico's problem. China plays a big role in all of this. Fentanyl, the drug killing thousands of Americans, is often made with chemicals from China. Some experts even believe that China is using the cartels to weaken the US from the inside.